Hi, my name is Blk Orchid, and I'm
a phenom.
Blk Orchid. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome to Mirrors. It's a conversation for creatives about creatives. It's a pleasure to have you. Just tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Blk Orchid. I am a singer, songwriter, producer based in Toronto. I've been producing for almost 20 years.
Wow.
I'm a two-time Juno nominated producer.
Right.
I've worked with a lot of cool artists over the course of my 6.5-year career, and yeah, it's been cool.
Wow, okay, that's great. That's great. So, just to get a little bit of a deep dive into you and your creative process, can you just tell us a general frame of what your creative process is like?
Yeah, usually I feel most creative like early in the morning, so
Right.
I'll get up. Might be 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I might feel like, making music. It could start with a beat, or could start with me writing a song, or it could just hit me at any time. I might just, I find inspiration with putting on records and listening to old, music from the past and stuff, and getting inspiration from artists that I look up to.
Wow. Who are some of those artists?
A lot of the artists that I look up to, a lot of them would be mostly like Aaliyah is one of my biggest inspirations, and Missy Elliott, Brandy, Jasmine Sullivan. Producer-wise would be like Dr. Dre, Timbaland, DJ Premier, those kinds of
DJ
people.
Premier, I wouldn't
Yeah,
have
man.
expected that. That's dope. That's dope. So you spoke a little bit about being creative, and for us as creatives here, sometimes we just end up with like a roadblock,
Yeah.
writer's block, stuff like that. And everyone has their own remedies, right? So for me, it might be like going on a drive and just listening to music. What's that like for you? So like when you encounter writer's
Me,
block.
yeah, I like to dance, or I like to, go and watch funny videos and stuff
Okay.
that makes me laugh, and or I'll go for a drive too.
Right.
Like in Hamilton, there's lots of waterfalls, so I might go to like
Right.
Devil's Punch Bowl and just chill out and just clear my mind,
Dope.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that you traveled, so like to Japan and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I love traveling. Like for me, I think traveling's one of the most important things for creatives to do, just to get different perspectives. It opens up your horizon in general, So how does your travels directly impact your creative process and just who you are as a person?
Well, I think traveling makes you more like real rounded as a person, because you can see like different cultures and stuff. So
Right.
like when I did go to Japan, it was a culture shock at first,
Right.
but I quickly found out that they love dance hall music and stuff. So it was easy to kind of get more familiar with the culture through that. So experiencing that and going to like places like Hawaii or different parts of the States and stuff, and
Right.
that kind of really influenced my sound and like how I use different places where I've been, like
Right.
New Orleans, for instance, and like bounce music, and how I incorporate that into my sound. It's really important.
Wow. How would you categorize your sound?
It's kind of hard to put a name to it, but it's a mix of different things. Like I like to mix like R&B, dance hall, hip hop, and reggae all together at the same time. So I don't really know what to classify my sound.
Yeah.
It's just a Blk Orchid sound, I guess.
Right. Yeah. I think like for me, when I listen to music, what I stuck out to me is you're a true Toronto artist. Like I hear all those influences you just mentioned, right? Like reggae, hip hop, like that melting pot aspect of it is so important. How did you grow to like appreciate that, and how did that come across to you in different points in your life?
Well, I have to thank my parents for that, because I was surrounded by music growing up. My dad was a songwriter too and a singer,
Wow.
so He used to take me along with him to his, rehearsals.
Right.
And my mom, she used to collect like records and stuff. So, people are collecting vinyl now. That's cost. And she had, Janet Jackson and Natalie Cole and playing in the house and everything. So I was really influenced by all of that growing up.
So it's funny you mention that influence just from your family and stuff. I always have this argument with my friends. I truly believe that creativity isn't something that you're just born with. Some people think like, oh, well, it's like genetic to a certain degree. But I think it's more of like a equal balance of that, right? Like nature and nurture.
Right.
So that's really cool. And I listened to Single Girl Blues. Love the track.
Thank you.
Your voice just cuts right through. I love it.
Thank you.
You said you're not ready for love in that. And so like what does that mean to you?
Like it's just dealing with the frustrations of like dating and the dating pool, and like you want to go out there and find love, but like you're apprehensive of doing so because you're afraid of getting hurt, right? So that's where I'm coming from with that, because I've been there. I've been in relationships, and I've been like dealt with people dating them and then they're not being serious about me. So I'm like, I'm ready, but I'm really not, because I don't want to put myself out there and get hurt again. Right?
Yeah. It's just going through that whole process. So I think, you kind of answered the second question here, which is, what would it take for you to be ready? So what's the ideal mixed bag of things you're looking for?
They would have to understand that like my career is really important to me and stuff, and if they don't, then that's a big problem. You know what I'm saying? I like somebody that is just as ambitious as I am, and then that makes me laugh. Like I like to laugh, and also I'm about my business too. So and those are the kind of just some of the things that I'm looking for in a person. And if they can't rock with me and decide, I'm a busy person, you know what I'm saying? So it's not going to work if they can't see that. So
if they can't catch the vibe, you just got to hot or cold?
Hot.
Okay. If you blank, then the date is over.
If you text your girlfriend while we're on a date, it's over. If you text your ex while we're on a date, then the date is over. Okay.
How about, so on the flip side, if you blank, then the date went fantastic.
That's a good one. If you take me to my favorite restaurant, then the date went well.
Okay, what would it be? What's your favorite restaurant right now?
Right now, Cheesecake Factory.
Okay. Toronto needs more blank.
Toronto needs more women producers.
Wow. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Who are some of the producers that you've encountered as a female? I'm sure there's certain barriers in the music industry, unfortunately, that do exist. So who are some of those people that have like helped you along your path to being a producer?
Well, I got a lot of people to shout out. I mean, my mentor, Jada Ryder, he's helped me a lot with like my writing over the course of like the whole time I've been, making beats and writing songs. Okay. Maestro, he really believed in me, enough to the point where he got me producing on two of his albums and stuff. Yeah. All the friends that I've worked with along the way, Empress, Dudzy, Kellard, Daro, Dave, everybody, they inspire me, and my dad for sure. May he rest in peace. But yeah, he's definitely up there.
Okay, that's great. What would the soundtrack to your life sound like?
Very, very upbeat at times. A lot of dramatic moments with a lot of suspense. Right. A lot of sad, but a lot of partying near the end, I think.
Okay. You triumph at the end, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, would you rather listen to music in the club or a late night drive?
On a late night drive for sure.
Okay. Same here.
Yeah.
Same here. If you could have dinner with anyone in history, who would it be?
That's a good question.
Give us like a top 3, let's say.
Wow. I would like to probably have dinner with, is it Dead or Alive we're talking here?
Dead or Alive, anytime.
I would like to have dinner with Maya Angelou. Alive, I would love to talk to D'Angelo. He's my favorite male artist.
Okay.
And probably Bob Marley. I would like to have dinner with.
That's a great one. That's a great list. Let me see here. Okay, so Blk Orchid.
Mm-hmm.
The whole music industry comes to you, says, you know what, we're going to give you the ultimate pass. You get to pick any producer you want, any features to make an album. Give me, let's say, 5 people.
Oh, boy.
5 producers.
Okay.
5 features.
That's a good one, man. All right, so top 5 producers would probably be Babyface, Quincy Jones,
Okay.
Havoc. Who else? That's a good one. Timbaland. And probably David Foster.
Interesting. David Foster, okay.
And artists, Brandy,
okay.
D'Angelo, Rihanna, Spice, and legendary wise, probably Stevie Wonder.
Wow. Okay. Okay. That's a very interesting album. So 2022, you got 2 Juno nominations.
Yeah.
2023, I'm gonna get.
We'll take them all. Let's take 2 more.
Okay,
Yeah.
why not? Let's do it. And just to cap it off, hi, my name's Blk Orchid, and I'm a
phenom.
Wow. Okay, I think that's a wrap. That's a wrap. We got it. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for your time.
Thank you.